All right. Hello, everybody. I'm hoping that things work well stream-wise. Let me just make sure I'm live over on YouTube at the very least. And then we're going to go ahead and begin. No, I do not want to see Alan Tudyk. Or this guy. Go. No, go. Go away. Go away. There we go. Alright, let's see. Looks like I'm live. Okay, cool. So, hello everybody. I have not had a lot of time between streams here to get stuff set up. I've honestly had work today, so I did not have a lot of time, but that is okay, because we're gonna hop right into it here and get some shit done. Before I do, though, I just need to get my chat working, because it's not popping up for some reason. Is it still not popping up? No, why is my chat not popping? Chat, where are you? Where are you? Should be okay. Let me close out this. Maybe that'll help. But yeah, today's agenda is going to be not too different from yesterday. We are making another factory. We're in my test world again. We're actually going to go ahead and make there we go. Make a factory specifically for brass. I just got Twitch chat, or yeah, I got Twitch chat up here, and I see the first message I see. Hey, what that estrogen do? Great question. Great question. There we go. I'm trying to dock. My normal chat that I use that lets me monitor both isn't working, so I'll just monitor Twitch chat for now. Which is Twitch working today? Wait a second. Is Twitch actually working today? Or is it just YouTube? If it's just YouTube, I'll be a little sad. Sorry it's taking me so long to get into the stream. Yeah, no. No, sound is here, so we have sound, but we don't have video. Really? God fucking damn it. You know what, honestly, pop over on YouTube. No, it's not you. Just honestly, if you want to watch, pop over on YouTube. Twitch is fucked, apparently. Let me go ahead and get my YouTube chat up. Channel here. Hello. Okay. Finally. Okay, so I have my chat up now for YouTube, the place that works. So, hello. So we are going to be, today, kind of like I was saying, we're going to work on getting a brass factory going, which is going to be kind of cool. I know nothing about this, though. So, obviously, brass. Nope. So brass is made from, if it'll work, there we go, is made from mixing zinc and copper with a heated mixer. There might actually be a better way to do that, though, because the issue we're going to run into doing it this way in a factory is these things constantly have to be fed with fuel. So I want to see if there's a better way. Okay, we could do a ingot mold. Which ingot molds are made out of iron. We can do that. And molten brass. So how do we get the molten brass in a heated mixer? Okay. Is there another way to do that? There's got to be another way of getting molten brass. This is just telling us how to drain it. This might be the only way, which would be unfortunate, although I do want to look up at molten metals. Yeah, okay. The only way that I'm seeing is using this. Okay. Uh that might be fine. So, in other words, since that's not going to work, we'll just go ahead for this. So, I actually did some reading up this mod pack after seeing some of your streams. Really? What did you think? What did you think of it? Because it is pretty cool, I think. I think it's pretty cool. But that is me personally. Okay, so while you're responding here, let me brass. I'm very curious because there is two types of brass, and they can both be used for the same things. There's also warium brass. Oh, that's right. Warium brass doesn't have a good way of getting it. I think it was removed. Okay. So never mind. My best bet, honestly, is just going for this. So, we need a reliable way of getting copper. So, why is Twitch randomly opening? Hello? I didn't tell you to open. The fuck? Go away. That was so weird. Okay, so seems pretty cool. If it played on PC, I'd probably give it a playthrough. I'm getting close to that point anyway. New world and such. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. This mod pack. Okay, this mod pack in general is very create based, but the just the create mod in general is really cool. The one thing I don't understand about Warium, which is the mod is in blue, is like it shows you can make things from dust, but when I try to open up like the dust, it doesn't give me anything, so that kind of sucks. Okay, recipe. Okay. Yeah, this really isn't worth it. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, I don't know if there's a way to automate making brass. I thought there would be. Hold on. Let me do a quick research, because I'm pretty sure there's a way to automate brass. I mean, if there's not a way to automate it, then I'll just make a good like system for sort of auto crafting it, and then it'll just have like input for each. That would be fine, but we'll see. Create mod brass farm. Let's see. What about zinc? I didn't actually look at zinc yet. Let's see if there's a way to... We'll look at the create zinc, I suppose. Actually, wait a minute. I didn't even think about this. Hold on. Zinc nuggets. Where does that come from? Ooh, okay. Oh, wait, so slag. Where does slag come from? It comes from doing this. Okay. Oh, that's like a less than 1% chance to get that. Never mind. Did have a question for you though. Let me read something I'd read about online. People were really vague. Kinda late game shit. I think it's... No. No. I'm not gonna fall for the cobble method again. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not dumb. I mean, I am, but I'm not that dumb. God damn it. I, I, no, no, no. I know your tricks. I will not fall. I had to try. Yeah, true. Very true. Although, you do bring up a very valid point, actually. Which is that, like, some of the stuff in this is very late game. Um, what I'm doing currently really isn't, but some of it is. Uh, yeah, okay. So, really cool mod pack, and I had looked into it. Yeah, it is very cool. This one in particular, the Create a Colony mod pack, is cool because it has the Mine Colonies mod in it, which allows you to make colonies, which is just cool in general. I saw a video today at work where somebody made a mech, like a walking mech that had like auto cannons in the hands using Create. It's fucking sick. Like this shit's just cool. It's really cool. Um Now something I need to figure out here. Crushed raw zinc. Okay, so if I use that crusher setup that I have, honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna have if I'm gonna be able to make something like this for brass. But what I can do is, oh, actually, let me grab the schematic for, hold on. Yeah, give me a sec. We'll grab our wand. Nope, not awa. Wand. There it is. Infinity wand. And we'll just extend this out a little bit. Actually, we'll extend this way a bit. Yeah, that's good. So, again, the whole idea of this little platform here is once this is done and I have a good, like, factory floor, so to speak, I'm gonna build a building around it, and then this will all get copied into a schematic, which will then get taken over to the main save, which is in survival, and then will be used for, you know, all my horse shit. Okay, so schematic table, empty schematic, and I actually have to grab the ore processing machine, which is an actual file on my computer. Now, normally you'd load this in the schematic cannon, but I'm just going to load it like here. Rotate. Yeah, control scroll. So, honestly, we could put it like that. That's not bad. Oh, bring it down one block, though. Move vertically, scroll down. There we go. And, oh, shit. There we go. Print. Okay. So now this is the same thing as what I have, although I don't need that. That's useless. This is the same ore processing machine that I use on my main world. So basically what you do is you take like, I'll just grab some ore here to demonstrate and get rid of all that. We'll do that. We'll grab some, oh, where is zinc? Nickel, lead, where's zinc? I didn't want Warium zinc though, because Warium zinc is weird. Oh, come on, where the fuck is it? Did I scroll past it? I did. Okay. We'll grab like that, and then copper, because we'll just do zinc and copper, because those are the two big ones. So we need a chute, and we need a chest. So this is the basic setup for what I did in my main world, is I just put a chute there, a chest here, and then these go in there. I need to give it power. Creative motor, which I did put a actual windmill on that, so it's more realistic to what I'll have access to. But your reverse rotation. So yeah, basically it feeds the ore into there, and then it drops it down here. It gets blasted. I did show this in the main save, but still, it gets blasted, and then it gets put in here where it gets crushed, and then it gets grabbed and put in here. So all very cool. What I can do at this point is take this machine and I can automate the output to go into a type of storage. That is a thing I could do. I could basically have like grab a brass funnel, for example. We'll get a filter. And actually, this is relatively easy here because we can put that there. And for the filter, instead of having to whitelist like everything, for example, we can just deny, blacklist, cobblestone, which is the only thing that really will come out of here that isn't something I want. And since all that's going to go in here is blocks, there's never going to be any like partial stuff that goes in here. I don't have to worry about it, but there we go. You know what? Actually, deep slate as well is something that I won't need to have in there. So let me grab some cobbled deep slate is what it is. Put that on the deny list as well. Actually, so this one's going to go in here. So those will not be allowed there. And for this one, we're actually going to go ahead and put the same materials, but as an allow list on this side. So essentially what that's saying is, hey, this side, let everything but those two through. And on this side, let only, only that through. So that's cool. The copper trapdoor, I don't know how to fix. Although actually I do. Hold on. Nope. Copper trapdoor. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this filter here. We're going to deny list that. Oh, I need to actually hit check mark and then put it there. If I understand correctly, which I may, that should prevent this from crafting that, because that's something we do not want it to craft. Let's put all those up there. We'll just do copper ore, and here we'll put a few in there, and then zinc. Put a couple stacks in there. And it'll crush, 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 crush. Throw it in there. So far, it's still doing everything correctly. All right. So yeah, this is kind of what I'll do for that. I'm realizing I should have built this elevated off the ground like I did the other one too. Damn it. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is like, because I can use the brass funnels like I did there to sort of like split everything off into its own individual storage. But Honestly, that's not actually going to be that hard because all it needs to separate out is the 3 materials. 4 technically because I'm going to do brass. But it literally just needs to separate off those. And that's it. So, yeah, that actually will work. Okay. Because this machine is strictly going to be for copper and zinc. And that's it. So, what we'll do, if I can use my brain correctly, go here, grab a shaft, grab that, and we can probably power it off this same machine too. So there's just one thing for power. Also, I'm realizing did that. Okay. Well, honestly, we can just yeah, just destroy this whole thing and just put it back down. We'll have to remake the schematic, but that's easy enough. By the way, in case you're ever wondering how all this works, there you go. Behind the scenes, sneak peek. Oh god. Here, we'll just, there we go. We'll get rid of those two. Okay. So, first off, we need to make it daytime. Toggle rain never works, but I'll try it anyway. It didn't work. Schematic. Okay, so do this again. Also, the home NBT, I don't actually know what that is, and I'm insanely curious. I will have to check that out later, because I actually don't know what it is. Okay, so we wanted approximately the same height as that. So, oh, wrong button. Yeah, that'll do. Just a little bit higher than it is. Print. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to delete a couple things. That's the first thing we're gonna do. All these fucking filters. We do need that one. Don't need that. Don't need that. Deny list, allow list. Yes, these two we need. Everything else can go. Actually, no, we need that one too. I'm keeping that just in case. Okay, so we're gonna put these like that. We're gonna grab our 3 here. This one is the allow. Yeah, the allow. This one is gonna be the deny. I don't know where that went, to be honest. It went in there, okay. Deny list. Yeah. Allow list. And then this one's going to go here. That's just telling it not to make copper trapdoors, because that's an accidental byproduct. Okay, so now we're going to need these. We'll grab our block. And use that block to make the shaft. Haha, shaft, very funny. Haha, hee hoo. Alright, so this one doesn't need to be that long because it's basically gonna, kind of like I did over there, just run into... actually. Tunnel. Yes, brass tunnel. We want to have That and this. I actually have a good idea for once in my life. I know it's at the edge of the platform. That's okay. We'll extend the platform. Because the way I look at it is like, this is going to be a factory floor. A little bit of walking space in between the two machines is never a bad thing. This is also going to be just a big building. Because that's what I want, is a big building. Okay. Is unfortunately what she said to me last night. God damn it. That's funny. Unfortunately. You know, honestly, I'm probably going to save this thing, and I'm honestly probably going to save both of these as their own machines, and just, you know, move them, put them somewhere else. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so the wait, no, hold on. I'm on crack, wait. No, don't, fuck. Don't fuck. Shit. Turn. Okay. Turn. There we go. Thank you. So that, like this, and then put that down, and then we can filter that one as that, this one is this. So both of them go in, they get split off in those directions, and that very simply goes into a funnel that goes into a drawer. Okay, so the drawer, and actually, just for the sake of this being like I did the other one, see, here's the thing. I fucking love these type of, like, machines. I love machinery. Like, just as a thing. I mean, it makes sense why I work in the field I do, working with machines all day. It's because I fucking love machinery, dude. Like, God, it makes me so happy when things work. And that's why I enjoy it. It's the thing that makes me reluctant to do something else. Is because I genuinely enjoy it. I need to check a thing. Make sure I didn't fuck something up. Okay, cool. So that doesn't allow cobblestone through. Those go that way. But what else goes through here? Shit. So can I can't get a copy of that, can I? And I deleted the one I had. Fuck. Although, idea. Collect that. And that, oh shit. Okay. Alright, hold on. I'm being a little smart. A little smarty pants. Okay, here we go. And then we have a copy. Cool. Because essentially, what I'm gonna need to do is use this copy as like my reference. Right? Because I need to see what's in here so that I have a place for each of these, except for... we'll keep the one for brick. So I need one of each of these. Essentially. We'll grab that block real quick, because I didn't mean to delete that. Come back. We don't need that. We need this. Ta-da. Okay. So... Fuck. This is going to be complicated. It's also going to take up a lot of space. It's going to be probably as long as that thing, and it's not nearly as complex. It's just for sorting. It really is just a machine to sort things. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck. That's what was deleted, right? Iron blocks, yeah, there we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 blocks that will be made in the... Oh, wait, no. That's right, because we're condensing this. We're not using... Shit, I did fuck it up. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Let me... I guess break this again, put a new one down. I forgot that I changed my mind. That I changed my mind on what I was doing. Because the only things this machine is going to be making are these 3. That's right. So, like that, and then this just denies those 2. Okay. Okay, I remember what I was doing. So this actually isn't as bad. We only need 3, which really won't be that bad, actually. Because we'll go like this. Again, much like with the other machine, it probably doesn't need to be this long, but it's fine. So then we'll just do right here works, I guess. Oh, not like that. Like that. Like that. And then we could just go like 2 down. Actually, this is almost perfect. When I say almost perfect, I mean because I could just cut this 1 shorter. Because it's going to be like this. So then we could just... Nope. Nope. Like that. Right? No. Wait, I'm doing that backwards. I love doing things backwards. I love refrigerators. Wait, no. Fuck. Fuck me. Fuck. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I'm not high. For right now. Okay, so there. Right? And then... I know why this is so confusing to me. It's because this is different. Okay, so... This actually should work. And this actually is pretty compact. So we have this one here. And then we're going to have the tunnels split off in these directions. And then it reaches the end and gets redirected down to here. And then for each of these, there's going to be a drawer with a funnel that goes in. At the end of each of these is going to be those. I'm going to need to grab each of the blocks. So it's going to be... We'll just type in block of... And then grab what we need. So we have block of copper. We need a block of zinc. Which I think I probably scrolled back. Oh, no, there it is. And then we're going to need a block of experience. There we go. All right, so with these 3 items in mind, we should be able to set our filters. So the input's going to be whatever. Out of here is going to be copper, zinc, and experience. So in here, the only thing going in should be experience. In here, the only thing going in should be zinc and experience, right? And then in here, everything. So copper will split off this way. I I'm actually gonna put this like that, so that also means that the only thing coming out of there should be zinc and experience. The only thing coming out of here should be blocks of experience. I think that's probably good. I won't know until I test it, so let's go ahead and get her fired up. We'll just use a creative motor again for the sake of ease. And we'll grab our copper ore. Again, we'll probably just do like 2 blocks of each. Or two stacks of each, I should say. Zinc ore. We'll do a stack of each for now, but let's grab that. We'll just split it up a bit. Okay. We'll do it like that. That way I get a good even mix of each. I'm also realizing I have no I have no idea why stuff just went flying off the side. Whoa. Hello? Why is stuff getting flung off to the side? It's like it's popping out the... Oh, it's because the rotation force I put on the wrong way. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. That, does make sense why it would do that. Okay, but we still have enough in there. Oh, we don't have any of the... Maybe I don't have to crush that? Maybe it'll just go? Yeah, okay. Seems to be fine. I do need to provide this with rotational force, though. That doesn't look like it's supposed to have it. Yeah, I had the crushing wheels going the wrong way, so as it was crushing, it just went wee up into the air, which I actually didn't know would happen, so that's kind of neat. I didn't know that was a thing. What I do know, though... first off, let's pick that up here and just put it up there. What I do know is that I need to give this rotational force. So... I want to hook it into the main setup, so what I'll probably do... these are 1 block higher. That might be okay, though. Let's... My inventory is very cluttered. First off, let's declutter a moment. Because we got a lot of shit right here that we don't need. Yes? Need me to come there for a sec? Okay, I will be right back, y'all. Go on break. And... if I can find where my break is. And we're back. We are back. Yeah, just had to grab a thing for that. Let's see. When I'm done with my lab report, I think I'll wander aimlessly around campus with Minecraft playlists playing in my headphones for unusual amount of time. What are your thoughts? I think it is a great idea. I think you should do that. I think that sounds like a great time, honestly. I support that. My brain. My brain. It's not working. We'll do that. Sure. Oh no, we need vertical too. Hold on. Vertical gearbox. Okay, so marvelous, yes. Okay, so boom, boom. Bring the rotational force over. And then we'll power it with a gearbox. Switch up the rotational direction. Switch up that rotational direction as well. Honestly, grab a regular gearbox and a parallel gearbox. There we go. Also, I think Connor may be away for a moment, so no, I do not believe he is still actively right here. But I believe he should be back soon. Ooh, what's nice is since these are all like that, we can just... Oh, actually not there, because I need to add rotational force to the other thing. But I can connect them all up like that. Now they all go the same direction using very minimal force. And that does not work. That does not work. Maybe put it like that. Nope, that does not work. But wait, no. I don't want gearboxes in there. How do I want to power this? I may have to apply rotational force from a different location. Ooh, although... Hold on. If I put a gearbox like this, and then put one there, can I run... Oh, I can't because there's glass in the way. Damn it. Although, actually, andesite casing. Hold on. Ooh, this is gonna... I'm gonna have to do this really quickly. Okay, and then... andesite casing there and there. That will do it. But I'm gonna have to... I could run a gear shift and switch direction, or I could just use a brass gearbox. I think we're just gonna use a brass gearbox. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Right? Shit. I'm a little confused why it's not, like, doing its thing. Like, why it's not doing the normal thing that it does. Grab a wrench. Did this get flipped around? Oh, yeah. No, that's why, because this wasn't facing the right way. Let's see if it sorts correctly. If I did it correctly, it should sort without issue. Oh, and we're golden. Look at us. We are fucking golden. The only problem is I do... Shit, no, I didn't want you to do that, fuck. Wait a second. Cut copper. Why is it... Why is it doing cut copper? I didn't even know that was a thing it could do. Recipe. Oh, apparently. Okay. So... I need to blacklist a couple things. I need to blacklist the copper trapdoor, and that, and the zinc trapdoor. Is there a, like... This... No, we do want the block of zinc. Okay. Well, that needs to go on there, because that's now correct. This does need to be able to grab the stone, though. So, stone, and then... we need to find and grab cobbled deep slate. Which, yeah, kind of fucking around with this, I'm realizing it just straight up can't grab that, so we're going to fix that. Flip that around. And then we do need to put these two in there, because if they're not in there, then it won't grab it to sort it away. So, let's try that again, shall we? We're going to grab our zinc. Grab our copper. Which, honestly, like, it would work the same with raw copper if I was to use that as it does with this. It's just with this, there's more of a chance of giving you stone, which I do have a mine in my colony, so there is a chance for me to get the ore and not just the other stuff. The, like, chunk, I guess. Why is the block of experience not going through? It was working before. Oh, it's because a nugget got trapped. Wait, why is it sending the nuggets through? Oh, it's because I didn't put the filter. Shit. I made the filter and I didn't put it in. Okay. Slight problem. Ever so slight problem. Is that not work? So we're going to need to put... Okay, yeah, so... we need to grab everything out of there. We need to put on the allow list that, those two as well. Okay, we should be... okay, hold on. Yep. 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 Okay, we're gonna just make sure that this works. Why is it still sending out the incomplete versions of things? This makes no sense. Oh my god, that was set to a deny list, so it was literally grabbing everything but that. I'm so smart. Ah, yes, and again, the other reason it wasn't working, it turned itself around when I placed it. Okay, so now it should just be the blocks. I think I fixed it. I mean, it's definitely, this area is sorting correctly. This area seems to be sorting correctly as well. The only real way that I could test that would be by throwing in like some deep slate copper and I guess we'll grab some deep slate zinc too, just to test it out. Thought it would be down here, but I don't see it, so we'll go deep slate. Nope. Okay, deep slate. Zinc. Okay. This will just guarantee that I know for sure that it works. Making sure that, like, running a full cycle with a different type to make sure that it goes this way. Just in case. So compress, compress, compress. If we see some deep slate pop in there, we know it worked. It also doesn't seem to be crafting any of the stuff I don't want it to anymore because I made sure to blacklist all of that. Now, we have put a few, stacks in there so far, but I mean, that's, a decent bit. And all the blocks of experience, we can use that for a lot of things, but also that'll just be something we can use to gain levels. If we ever just need levels, we can just eat it. We'll break it into stuff and then eat it, but, like, you get the idea. Okay, so that I think is a pretty good setup. Could it be more compact? Of course, but I don't really care. And then we could do similarly to what we did on the other side with that, like, wall over there. I can take, like, andesite casings and sort of build like a little wall here. Of course, we can still access the whole, access the whole thing, but for the sake of this, there we go. Okay. No, I think that works really well. Because basically for, like, the factory floor, you would have all of this, and then you would have like a way to get up here sort of thing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because there'd be basically like a stair. Let's, because I think we actually have some like specialty stairs. Well, there's the copycat ones, but that's not the one I mean. Yeah, like this, like catwalks. Actually, cat walk. There we go. Oh yeah, and the railing too. Hell yeah. Because basically you can go, say this is like the ground level. You'd have like that. I think, yeah, railings can go on the stairs. Because then, yeah, you can just walk up it. We'll have our little catwalk here. With a railing, of course, for safety. I will say they have improved the catwalk immensely from what it used to be. It used to be kind of janky, but they've made lots of improvements to like the catwalks and the stairs and things since back in the day, which makes me very happy. And then yeah, we'll just put like some railings. Because yeah, the railings used to be like, you couldn't place them like this. It was kind of just like, you either had them on the thing or you didn't, and that was it. It was basically like, it kind of auto-placed itself, but it was really jank in the way that it did it. But yeah, no. And then we have this, a safe, for the most part, as long as you don't jump it. A mostly safe access to our chest, which, oops. And then you can, put your ores in, you walk down the catwalk stairs again, and you're at the bottom again. But yeah. You know, I think that's honestly a pretty good little setup for our thing here, because this would be like, again, probably in the same hallway as like that. Um, More than likely, either the same hallway or very close. Like, I don't want this building to be too big. Uh, you know what I mean? Because the building's too big, then it just gets kind of obnoxious and whatever. Um, as far as like the design I want to go for, I want to design it very much off of like the industrial age, like early industrial age. Let me actually look up a reference here. Early industrial factory. Which they could be quite big. Like, I'm not saying that they weren't. But they were. And so this will definitely be pretty large, but like, you know, I want to keep that in mind. It's going to be kind of like a big brick building. I'm thinking of doing brick maybe, although see how clay is to make. If I can make like an auto clay type thing, because I will. For the sake of bricks. Okay. If you crush gravel, it has a chance. Crush dripstone, it just will. Crush clay, obviously. Dripstone. Is there a way to get dripstone easily? Packing pointed dripstone or mixing those. That does make me wonder, though, how do you get pointed dripstone? You don't. Okay. Well. Ooh, if you wash sand, you have a chance for it. Okay. Actually, that might not be a bad way of getting it. You know what? We're gonna make another factory farm. Here we go. We're gonna make another really quickly. Now, this one was pretty nice because we already had a really compact part of the machine, which is this, that we just added some conveyors on to separate everything out and filter them correctly. This, by the way, isn't technically a brass farm because really I could not find a way to make one. That's why I didn't really call it a brass farm. I just said that this be part of the brass factory. Might go mine in Minecraft. Yeah. I know. But what's the point of that? This is create, motherfucker. Although I will say, sand into clay. Hold on, though. How do we get sand? What's the quickest way of getting sand? Crushing. Ooh. See, if we didn't already have a thing for flint, I would totally do this. You know what, though? Hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out. I could... Okay, so... I could make another cobble gen, like the last one. I take that. Oh, hell, I could even... Ooh, wait, world edit's a thing, isn't it? Wait, slash world edit. Isn't it just a wand, right? No, it's not. Isn't that a thing? Like, that's a thing, right? Hold on. Can I just, like... Wait. Okay, first position there. Second position here. And if I want to, like... I'm just testing right now, seeing if I can do a thing. Slash paste. Oh wait, slash copy. Slash paste. If I click there, slash has been pasted at... Oh, pasted it right here. How do I paste it at a specific location is what I'm trying to figure out. Paste. Nope, not slash paste. Slash paste. I'm guessing I probably have to input a specific coordinate. Yeah. How do I... How dare I mine in your crafting game? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. World edit. Help, because genuinely don't remember how to do this. Oh, sweet fucking Jesus. Where is paste? Paste. Paste the clipboard's contents. No fucking shit. But how do you specify a location? Oh. Okay. So I know how to copy. Obviously, slash copy, whatever it is. If I do like that and I type slash paste, will that do it? No, it just pasted it there again. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't remember how it work. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. If I... So 50, 83, 12. I have an idea. 50, 83... Oh, shit. I typed that incorrectly, actually. I put dots instead of, No. Okay. Do they have to be in brackets of some kind? Or in, like, maybe I just didn't format it correctly? No. Okay. What is args? What are arguments, really? I will have to learn how that works later. I was gonna try and use it right now to just copy the this, but I guess I can't do that. Oh fuck, why are you spewing shit everywhere? Hold on. Wait, you're not supposed to do that. No, that's not right. You're supposed to just keep pumping it in both directions. What are you doing? Is this just not getting the right amount of rotational force? Oh shit, I think that legitimately is the problem. It's just not getting high enough rotational force from here. Okay. That's an issue. Okay, I can double it though. Hold on. If we grab a large cogwheel, a small cogwheel, we can double the rotational force. From here, nope. Like this. That... Although, could I double it again without fucking things up? Let's find out. Shit. Fuck. Can't do it above. Because there's a block there, technically, and I can't block it. Put it there. We could go at it from the bottom. So, like... Nope, not like that. Like... That breaks because they're going two different directions. Can we do it without a 6-way gearbox? Maybe. We need a... No. Gear... box. That we need a vertical and a regular. Okay, we're not trying to... Okay, so these need to rotate like that. That goes up through there, powers the drill, and powers this. We need it to translate rotational force that way too. Well, we could if we had one of these and put it downwards and then just connected, but it's going the wrong way. Okay. What if we... Supposed to be pumping it in both directions. Yeah, quote me all you want. Okay, so like that. I'm doing this in the most convoluted way possible, but I think it'll work. Because my entire goal here is I'm trying to speed up the rotation of the of this single thing, because it needs to... Shush. Stop. No, don't quote me. Because I need to speed this up, because the problem is it's generating cobblestone faster than it's generating gravel. And that's a problem, because if it's generating gravel at a faster rate, then you're gonna have an issue where it clogs up the whole system. It'll just clog it. Okay, so anyway, sorry, what was I doing? Ooh. Actually, wait a second. I might have just had an idea, okay? I have the biggest brain idea. My brain is practically exploding out of my skull right now. So, gravel, when crushed, gives you sand, flint, and clay. Now, the flint I can just scrap, because I have a machine right next to me that generates a ton. I do not need more. So, what I can do... Actually, better idea. I combine it with this machine. And when I say combine it, I mean only adjacently. Because flint, while I do have a machine here that makes it, it doesn't make it at a great rate. So what I could do, is I have a machine that makes gravel. It crushes the gravel into sand, flint, and clay. The sand is going to go to get washed into clay, which is what I want. That is the end thing that I want, is clay. So it goes in there, becomes clay. The flint will then get fed onto the same conveyor that this machine uses for flint. And then the clay will just go and get stored with the rest of the clay that gets washed after the sand. I might actually even... Ooh, do I want to do that? Oh, this could be big brain idea. This could be really big brain. I could just siphon it off of this conveyor. Ooh, okay. I could just... Yeah, no, I could do that. I could just siphon it directly off of this conveyor. Also, I've realized I don't need all of these fans. I really only need the last one. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and, like, dismantle the rest of these. I don't need them. We'll do what we need for this, but, like, we really don't need it. This'll save us a bunch of rotational force, too. Because right now, having all of these running just drains us in terms of rotational energy. Which I know there's an innuendo there, draining, haha, funny. But, like, no, seriously, I don't need all of this. So, what we'll do is we'll just, like, run some encased chain drives over this way. Run it like that. There we go. And now our last one continues going. Because, yeah, we don't need more than that. This is still going to go a little slow, but it's fine. Oh, actually, we'll keep the last two. Because since it goes a little slower now, having two isn't a bad idea. We'll go like that. There we go. Having two is not a bad idea. But yeah, so there we go. Yeah, this isn't a bad idea because we can combine it all into one machine. For the most part. Rather than, because we have all this gravel that gets generated. And also I'm realizing now it's not outpacing, like the cobblestone's not outpacing the gravel. They seem to be going about neck and neck now. If anything, the millstone's going a little faster. So, what we can do is, yeah, we can just take a brass tunnel with a mechanical belt. We can have it going kind of like off to the side, and some of it will get siphoned off this way into another machine. Oh, this is an idea right here. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. Let's grab a wrench. Yeah, rather than making a whole new machine, why do that? Also, I may need to add more stuff onto the windmill. My windmill might not have enough power to do this. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so for now though, we just need to get the belt up and over. So like that. We're gonna put it on front like that. Okay, case chain drive across like that. So yeah, there we go. And then we'll have that like this. Yeah, we'll grab a gravel. So we'll have gravel going both ways, just to ensure that it works correctly. So it'll siphon off half of the gravel that goes this way. Will get siphoned off to go this way, which is going to go into a crushing wheel. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I probably want to bring this up a bit more. I wonder. I haven't tried something, and I'm gonna see if it works. Oh shit, it can go more than one block. Okay, good to know. Didn't know that. I've been doing it only one block this whole time because that's all I thought it could do, but I was wrong. I was wrong. Yeah, because you can see, like, this thing's just going so slow, the conveyor's clogging up. Now we won't really have that issue. It doesn't clog up back here because we have this drawer, and we also have this way that it goes for the flint. But yeah, no, this'll work because, yeah, so, gravel needs to go into a crushing wheel. We'll just grab the ones that are over here. I'm actually really curious how how I set it up on this one. Oh no. Oh, okay, okay. Yep. So it's just those. It reverses rotation. Okay, yeah. I could just use the schematic for this for the crushing. You know, honestly, fuck it. I'm just gonna... for the sake of brevity. And I don't need, like, the smelting part of this or any of that. I literally just need the, yeah. Roll scroll. I just need this part, so... Okay, we need to... point at the schematic and control scroll to push. That is what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. I have to literally get on the one side of it and push it. Okay. And then... I wanted to keep it all at a certain height, but I think I'm gonna have to drop it like that. One more? Yeah, one more. Move structure to a location, rotate. I don't think I need to rotate anything. I think it should be okay. Now, it might kill it. The machine might die having crushing wheels. We will see. Oh, fuck. We will see. Okay. Most of this, honestly, is getting destroyed. Like, for example, I don't need a mechanical press. I don't need a basin. I don't need half the shit that's here. Don't need the lava. Don't need that. Don't need this. That's not needed. Get rid of that. Yeah, like most of the shit that's here isn't required. Like that's not required. This isn't required. We don't even need the mechanical press. We can literally replace that with a shaft. And once we give this power, it should start running. I'm just checking everything over to see if anything looks weird. I think we should probably grab a gearbox though. Also, I'm sorry if this isn't the most thrilling thing in the world. I'm literally just trying to get something solved that is an issue of mine. A shaft, yes, shaft. And yes, quote it. Speaking of shaft. And then a vertical gearbox. And shaft. And of course that overstresses the whole machine because there's crushing wheels involved. Okay, so as I suspected, I will have to give it its own power source because of course I will. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense. I figured I would because this is much more of a complicated machine. Now, before I give it power, because there's going to be, once I give it power, I kind of have to get it all started up. But before we do that, let's just get the actual, entrance to this thing set up. So, what was there going to be? It was going to be, just use a chest, I guess, like we do on the other one. Okay. And then we probably want to... The one problem I'm running into is this is honestly one block too close. It's also one block too low. Too high? Too low. Okay. No, this is fine. We'll just, do it the way we were originally gonna do it. Because, yeah, actually that solves all of our problems about it being too high, too low, what have you. Because now it goes right where it needs to go. And we'll get a funnel. It's going to be an andesite funnel because we don't need to use a brass funnel here. So it's all going to feed into there. And then we don't really need a double chest. Broke my chair white knuckle gripping it because of how thrilling it is. Well, thank you. I appreciate the I appreciate that you broke your chair for this. Yeah, this is one of those days where it's like it's after work, it's after I got off work and I'm sitting here doing the technical shit that I don't want to do during a stream on the main server. Because this is gonna take me a minute. It also, it's a bit more complex. What's really funny is this whole system here. Okay, this whole fucking system, in all technicality, could be condensed into a machine that probably takes up this space right here. like this size space. I could condense all of this into something that takes up that, not counting what I'm about to do, but like just the whole andesite thing. The reason that this takes up so much space is because I'm not just making andesite alloy. I'm also like have multiple different paths that allow me to get the different components and have those stored. Right, like it's not just that I have a thing for andesite alloy down here, but I also am collecting the andesite, collecting the flint, the iron, the gravel. Like I'm collecting all the different ingredients at the same time. And so it just kind of it takes up a lot more room because of that. Ooh. Oh, I need to drink some water. Oh, hi, s'mores. Yeah, paranoid all of a sudden. I started looking at shit. Okay, so anyway, gravel goes in here and it gets turned into three things. It's going to get turned into... Grab our gravel here so we can double check. Uses, crushing wheel, sand, flint, clay. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so first off, we're going to need a chute. And we'll put a chest at the bottom of it. Things will come out of it, and they will go into this. I'm kind of breaking my rule a little bit, because originally I told myself I wasn't going to go this low. That I was going to keep everything at this level or higher. But with this, I kind of have to break that rule a tiny bit. Because otherwise I would have to like raise this up a lot more and it would take up a ton more room. So we're just going to do it like this. So, excuse me. Okay. So, go like that. And then like this. And we'll probably go... Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of doing an andesite funnel, andesite funnel, we're going to do a brass funnel like this one. And we're going to have one on each side, except for one side, which will probably be this one, I guess. Ooh, actually. Oh, no, that'll work. 1, 2, 3. And then we're actually going to turn those around so they output instead of input. There we go. And then we can put down our thing. That actually worked out really, really well. So yeah, we'll have one outputting the sand. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put, nope, where is it? Sand, okay. We'll output the sand this way. We'll output the clay this way. And we'll output the... The fuck was the third thing that it outputted? Oh, flint. Yeah, that's right. Which actually, which one is the flint? This one. Although, that's right, I'm not connecting it to that, I'm connecting it into the main thing. Which actually, wait a second, might be possible to do right here. Because this is the flint line. Oh shit, actually wait a minute, this worked really well. Okay. Yeah. Because what I can do is I have to do this in a weird way. Break that and then connect this to there. Connect this to down there. I'll have to make this the flint one, not the clay. Flint. There we go. The flint side there. Because basically it'll go up here. And... Shit. I'm 1 block away. Fuck! Everything's like a block off and it's so frustrating. Because what I essentially have to do is I need to have it run into this so that it'll feed that way. Is there no way to do that? I mean, I wonder, will a depot do that? I mean, a depot, like, you can put things on it. Can... Stationary belt elements. So, like, if I put a belt on either side, will it just... like, let it travel along? Yeah, because I'm trying to find a... alternative. Ooh, a weighted ejector could be a fun way to do it, though. Ooh, okay. Actually could be kind of fun to use an ejector and just launch the shit across. Although if I was gonna do that, I might as well not even do this whole thing and just go boonk over to here. A depot might do it, right? Because I just put it like that, and then it just goes here, hopefully gets fed across. I don't think it will, to be entirely honest. Fuck. I could do a weighted ejector and just like... That might work. And honestly, in that case, this isn't really actually transporting anything. It literally will just be for the sake of flinging it there. Having rotational power here. That actually works pretty well, to be entirely honest with you. Ejected stack size, any, I suppose. As far as how to power this belt, like that. Okay, so there we go. Now the flint side is entirely powered and ready. The sand side, that's going to be a whole thing, so I'm not going to worry about it. Which one was flint? Or, not flint. The one that's going to be clay is going to be this one. So we're just going to have our, this is going to be our clay output. And our clay storage is going to be this right here. Now, it is only a 5% chance that we get any clay, but still, want to have a thing for that. Okay, and it's going the correct direction. Cool. So, there we go. But the problem yet again is we're a block off. Okay, cool. I love that. I mean, it is an easy fix, but still, it's annoying. There we go. Okay, so then it feeds right into there, into a andesite funnel. That'll feed into that, which will have our clay. Okay, so we have our... Well, almost. I have to hook this back up. Although instead of hooking up all of those fucking things to... We're just going to grab a gearbox and just put a gearbox to it. There we go. Okay, so we have our flint sorted. We have our clay, or at least part 1 of clay sorted. And now we just need to go ahead and set up Let's go ahead and sleep. Maybe it'll get rid of the rain too. It didn't, and it didn't even change it to daytime. Actually, it did. It's just still gloomy because apparently, again, we live in England. Okay, so... Sand. Sand needs washed, I think. Let me double check. I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Okay, so it's just washed sand. So we just need to get a encased fan, some water. Here, we'll grab some copycat panels like we do. We need, what's it called? Encased fan. Obviously, we'll need something to apply rotational force, but we'll deal with that in a second. Water bucket. That should be it, I think. So... Oh, we will need one of these. And then we will... Yeah, we will need one of these. That way it doesn't pass through without being finished. So we'll just connect this. I forget the height at which this had to be. Was it one above? Yeah, it was one above. Okay, so... So we're gonna do this. I'm trying to think of what to use. Just andesite casing, I guess. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Break those. We'll just go ahead and do that. We need our encased fans. What is it? So we've got water like that. And then once those receive power, which I guess we'll just use encased chain drives again because those are easy. There we go. Actually, you know, we'll grab a quick... Oh, we already have a shaft. To just do that instead. Alright, so... Once this whole system gets power, the fans will get power too. And once that happens, we're going to make sure that these have power from gearbox. And then we just need to find some way to stop these from going further. Also, as far as how we're going to get these back to the clay thing, I think honestly I'll probably just like set up a quick just belt loop. So basically just it goes this way, goes this way, and then shit, why does it keep turning? Wrench. Give me wrench. Wrong way. Like that. Now, I can't attach a gearbox there because that's going the wrong way, although this is going the right way. And so we might be about to power this entire thing with the original system, which will be kind of cool. That is going the wrong way. Okay. It's going the wrong way. So honestly, what we could do is just attach this here. We'll grab a gear shift. Gear shift. Like that. Gear shift down. Put that there. And then grab a lever. Yeah, gear shifts are nice because they allow you to change the direction of rotation. We'll just go like that. And now all of our belts are going the correct way. Basically, again, just looping that out, washing it. We do need to put a... how to do this easily? I mean, we could just do a tunnel. I guess is probably fine. Just put it like right here. And it has to be clay to go through, so like that. So basically it should stop it at the corner unless it's clay. And then there is no like direction here for it to go, so that should work, right? Here, we're gonna grab just like a stack of clay and just make sure that works. Make sure it's not splitting any of it over. Oh no, okay. So it didn't split any this direction. I'm curious if now that those blocks are gone though, if it will. And oh no, I've realized a problem. Okay, alright, this is okay. Easy fix. Like that. And like that. It is a good thing I caught problem. Okay, I was making sure it wouldn't spit any the wrong direction, and it didn't, so that's cool. But just to be sure, I want to throw down thing that is not clay, and it does not go. Amazing! Okay, and then that'll feed up this way into our storage. Hell yeah. Now we just have to give the crushing wheels power. I don't want to use a creative motor. I'm trying to actually do this legitimately so that I can use it on my main save. So let's do a water wheel. I guess we'll use a large one, I suppose. We'll grab a cog. You know what? Actually, we're going to do... No, we'll do cogwheel, large cogwheel, and then we are going to grab a andesite casing because I found a little trick. You've seen me use it over there and a few other places, but like, it's a small trick, but it makes a huge difference. So where do we want to apply power from? Really, we can do it anywhere, but honestly, we'll just do it here, I guess. So we need to be small, large, and then encase that because you see it blocks off the shaft. And then go there, there, like that. Okay, hopefully that's fine. Oh shit. Yeah, it should be fine. Shouldn't affect anything. I also don't think it matters what direction the water wheel's going, but we'll see. Overstressed. Okay. Ooh, that requires a lot. Okay. Ooh. might be okay. Overstressed immediately. Fuck. Okay. That's only doubling it once, and it overstresses it. That's a little worrying. Okay. Let's grab a couple different parts. I'm gonna try a slightly different method. Slightly different method, using an adjustable chain gear shift instead. Genuinely probably won't make that much of a difference, but we're about to find out. Also, I forget, did it overstress it? Oh, I don't know. We'll go like this, like that. Nope, like this. Oh. Okay, if I try to increase the speed, it's going to overstress, so we're just going to use that. We'll just do that. Leave it as is. It doesn't go very fast, but you know what? It works, and that's really all I care about. Honestly, the crushing wheels go pretty fast. This whole thing doesn't even need to go that fast. Okay. The only way to know if this really works, though, is to test it. So, let's grab some, you know, some gravel off the line here. Oh, we didn't even power the conveyor here. I knew I was forgetting something. Shaft and gear shift. I should be able to do that? Yeah. Okay. And then we'll just use a, in-case chain drive, I suppose. Okay, there we go. And it is pulling the water toward it, but it still should, I believe, do the same thing. If it doesn't, I'll check it, but it should do it. Also, now having a slightly, doubled, source of flint should be able to process it a little bit faster. If I could increase the rotational force of this whole thing, that would be the best, but sadly it doesn't seem like I can without absolutely bricking the whole thing. I tried. I tried. I do need to see how much clay we have over here to see if we're even getting more. We have 67 in there. We'll keep an eye and see if we're actually processing any more. Also, what is the problem here? Somehow an iron nugget got on the line and it clogged the whole thing. Okay, cool. Look at all that go. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So... Ooh. This doesn't seem to be working, so... Again, I don't... Oh, those need to be going the right way, though. Hold on. I have an idea. It's going to require using a couple gear shifts. Because I need to reverse... I need to reverse the fans without reversing this. So we're going to put a gear shift there. And then put a gear shift here. Reverse the direction of both. So that's still going the correct direction. But now this is blowing. And now we're processing. Now that doesn't automatically guarantee we'll get clay, but it just, you know. There's a chance. And it can process 2 at a time, which is cool. Hey, flint. Sick. Which turns into andesite, which gets turned into that. Oh, look at it. That is honestly amazing. The fact that I was able to expand one machine into 2. Oh, it's beautiful. And honestly, in the main save, what I'll probably do is have a water wheel running like outside the building, like on the side of the building, have some the water wheel, rather than inside. Although maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I do wish I could crank up the speed of this whole thing, because that would be amazing. Because the thing about it right now is the drill is going at not very fast, and the millstone is going fast enough to keep up. But if I could just increase the speed of the whole system, it'd be perfect. But yeah, I mean, even if I... Here, let's power it off for a second. If I even do anything, this whole thing will just collapse. Like, for example, if I was to add another one of those, and then another one of these, that doubles the rotational speed. Turn it... Oh, wait. Actually... Oh, wait, that didn't do anything. Wait a second. Did I do that wrong? Hold on. So from the oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay. Rotational speed there. Yeah, hold your horse game. Like that. Hold on, I need to grab a shaft. Let me grab this shaft. I have to firmly grasp it. Okay, so... Like that. That doubles the rotation speed. And then increase like that. Double the rotation speed again and add a shaft. Overstressed, of course it is. Like me. Okay, so... In that case, let's remove a layer. So we'll just go like... that. So instead we'll just bring this down. Bring... I actually have to grab a regular gearbox. Yep, and it overstresses the whole system. Fuck. Add more sources to, or slow down the components with a high stress impact. Okay, hold on. So this has a high stress impact, and this one isn't used very often. So what if we... what is it? An inverted... Hold on. Inverted... No, not inverted gear shift. Oh, what is it? There's an item you can use that'll slow down everything in a system. Or it'll slow down like a specific thing. Hold on. Nothing train related. Where is it? I mean, I could just use... Oh, wait. Adjustable chain gear shifts. Right? Because if you... Oh, hold on. There's a way you can use these to slow down a system. Exactly like chain drives, but they double it. Right. I understand that. But you can use it to have things, right? Whenever it's not the source, its speed will be halved instead. So if I, for example, over here, right, if I put chain gear shift, the adjustable chain, I have to grab a lever, hold on. Yeah, grab the adjustable chain gear shift, power that. Oh, that's right, but then I have to actually, like, connect it. But hold on, we'll do that. Now this isn't gonna single-handedly fix the system, obviously. but it might help because now that only takes half the power. I should be able to do the same for this one. So like this, put that there, this here, move this over here, and then we can just put 2 chain gear shifts next to each other. So now that one only takes, oh, well, it will. That one only takes half as well. It goes half as fast, but that's okay. And then this one, I can actually do the same here too. Maybe. I might be able to do the same here. I say might because I'm genuinely unsure. Because that needs like a certain speed in order to work. It might not like this, but we'll try. We'll try. What else is overstressing the system? Because this isn't connected to it at all. This is quite standalone, actually. See, I wish I knew where the overstressing was. Actually, stressometer might show me. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So... overstressed by 115%. Okay, alright. When I cut it here, it started working again. So it's something down here that isn't working. Is it this? Is it just this mechanical press? Is that the whole issue? Is this single mechanical press? Now that I've lowered the stress in the system. It's high, but it's not... Okay, hold on. So... what if I have it again? Or... if I have this one again? Because this one doesn't need to be going all that fast. Right, so if I... okay, that one's halved again, and what if I do that on this one too? There we go. So neither of those will go particularly fast, but they don't have to. Because they have to wait on the gravel and wait on the iron anyway. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. I'm learning. I didn't have to dismantle anything. I didn't have to, like, break anything. I literally just changed a thing. The greatest part is with all this being so high up, actually don't need to do much. I can actually use things like, what is it? Scaffolding. Yeah, I can use stuff like scaffolding. I can also use the catwalks, which I'll go ahead and grab. And I can use that to sort of fancy up the factory floor a little bit. So, like, for example, I could have a, you know, you can walk around down here and all of that, this on the sort of factory floor, but then you could also have a area, maybe like right here, you know, because you'd have your, like, floor here, for this floor. But then you'd have your, you know, your catwalk. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Meant to do... something like this, and then you'd probably have, like, there'd be like a wall here. So something like... I'm kind of doing like a mock-up real quick so you kind of get the idea of what I'm thinking. And then there are actually quite a few fancy doors, like these, but from Create specifically. There's some fancy doors like this one, an andesite door, which actually like folds open in kind of a cool way. I would probably put it like this though. But yeah, no, it's really cool. Yeah, because in this like hypothetical, you'd probably have like a floor here or something, you know, like the floor level, and then you could go up here, through the doors, and then into the actual factory, which is kind of neat. I'd probably do like that, and then go up a little bit just to get above, above everything. Yeah, they improved the catwalk so much. Oh yeah. Honestly, I probably am gonna just build kind of do what I said I was gonna do and build the factory in this world and then just schematic cannon it over. Because again, I'll still have to make all the materials by hand and do all of that. Like, gonna be plenty of work on me, don't worry. But yeah, and then you have like a little catwalk over. Be kind of cool. Because I don't think that I should hit my head on the doorway doing like this, right? Yeah, okay. And then you have your, you know, your catwalk. You can look down at everything. Could have like catwalk going this way. And then honestly, so that it feels somewhat realistic, could have like a, you know, some type of support on the side or somewhere. I don't really know. But just something to support it in like the corners. I don't know. But yeah, like honestly, like right here would be a good place for it. Just do like some, oop, misclicked. Nope, it's being dumb. I don't know. It's weird how the placement works. I honestly don't dislike the look of that though. But yeah, because like this won't be the outside of the building or anything like that. I'm thinking of having this be like, I don't know, it's sort of one half of the factory. You probably would have like a large factory floor area. Honestly, maybe I'm debating something and having like rails, right? So you have like the start of a train station right through here. And then when you get on the platform, which would be here, you know, you step on the platform, you go upstairs into the factory. There'll probably be like a door down here as well, like maybe something like... I'm trying to find an area where there isn't really... Oh, this isn't a bad spot. Like right here or something. You know, you have your... put it on the inside like that one. You know, you have your door to like get into the factory there, onto like the main floor, but then you also have this that goes into a catwalk upstairs, where you can walk around. There's probably like a office up here somewhere, that allows you to remotely like turn off and turn on the machines, because there are things like the tweaked controllers or just the linked controller in general, that allows you to control certain things called redstone links. There's also just a lot of other stuff like that that allows you to remotely activate or deactivate machines if they have the correct links. You know, it's really funny. This used to look really pretty and really organized, and then I added in this secondary machine, and now it looks like a fucking monstrosity. But it is a very efficient monstrosity, I'm going to be honest. Because the entire point of that machine in particular, for the clay, one, because I'll need clay, but also because I want to make a lot of the main factory out of brick. So if I want to make it out of brick, I kind of need to use that machine to make the brick. So what I'll do when I'm actually creating the factory in the main world is I'm going to go ahead and make a schematic of specifically that machine. I'll like cut that part out in a schematic. Use that to get a bunch of clay, which I'll then use to get enough to build the factory with the schematic in, and go from there. A lot of the building is probably going to be done in a separate video, not a stream, but a video just for the sake of time. But this right here, honestly, I probably will just shove on the end right there, like just carry it over here and shove it on the end, because it actually, since I'm thinking of doing this like a train station, it won't look that bad at all. And I think having it be like a train station is kind of cool, because then you can just roll up, you can grab your stuff, and you can go. I think it'll be kind of neat. But yeah, that's my fucking monstrosity. That is what we will call the mess. If you've ever seen the menu. Yes, that one. Also, I can make tanks in this. Like, fuck, I love Create so much. With the track work stuff here, which track work is in collaboration with Create, there's wheels, there's all kinds of shit, but then you also have just treads, like tracks. You use the mechanical belts, which are literally just those to make tracks. Like, it's honestly, I've never really messed with it, so hold on, I kind of want to. Give me a second. I want to fuck with it for like 2 seconds while I have some time, because stream is coming to an end soon. We will run out of time, but I want to fuck with this for 2 seconds. Hold on. Because I haven't touched it at all. How do work? Show me. Disclaimer, tracks only work on assembled V2 ships. Okay. Just like chain drive blocks, tracks are built in a row. Okay. Tracks are powered via connected sprockets. Oh, is there any more information? Oh, no, that's it. Oh, okay. Is that all you're going to get? Yeah, that's it. What about the suspension controller? You're going to give me no tutorial. Cool. When the stiffness gauge is used, makes the track suspension less bouncy, but could do worse on rough terrain. Seek to make it less stiff. When the power wrench is used, move wheels back and forth depending on where you click. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna fuck with this for a second, because I do eventually plan to make a tank, so I'd like to know how it works. Probably only need the small ones, I would guess. Okay, so how does that work? Hi. Hello. I am currently, well, I just finished that monstrosity, which is a multi-farm. It essentially helps me gather all of these materials. I'm designing it in creative so that I can build it in survival. Because honestly, designing it because I barely know what the fuck I'm doing, to be so straight with you. So yes, Mr. Kenku, yes, it is That is channel mascot. Is a Kenku. I need to find... Oh, where's the Valkyrian Skies? There it is. Wait a second. I don't need that. I can use... what is it? Where is it? I don't know where it is. You are so high. Oh, I'm so sorry. You poor thing. You poor thing. It's not funny. Well, thank you. I will take that as a compliment. Oh God, what do I do? Wait, there's a thing. Where is it? Listen, I could sound funnier. To be fair, I could sound funnier. I do funny voices. I play Dungeons and Dragons. What mod pack am I playing? Oh, it's called Create a Colony. Create a Colony is a mod pack that has Create, which is like all the crazy gears and stuff, and Mine Colonies. I'm trying so hard to find a very specific thing and I can't find it. It's the best thing ever, and I got to watch Create. Listen, you're about to have a great time. All I'm gonna say, you're gonna have a great time. Oh God, where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Ship assembler. Yeah, I don't have a ship. Here, we'll just grab a random block. We'll use andesite casings like we were. Okay, so we're gonna... How many hours? So right now, this, like, design time, quote unquote, does not count towards, like, the official hours for the, like, challenge type thing I'm doing for the 100 days, because again, this is just design time. But, as far as, like, how long I've been playing it for, I don't know. Like, stream-wise today, we're 2 hours in, but, like, total time, I'm, like, 10 hours in across multiple days. Because I've been playing for multiple days. Okay. You know what? We're gonna see if this will work. Hold on. This might work. It might happen. I have not done anything with this yet, so we'll see if it works. Okay. Also, we've currently given it 0 rotational force. Or way to control rotational force. So... Oh. Oh, sick. Oh, not sick. Oh, not sick at all. Oh, very not sick. Oh, gross. Oh, disgusting. Hideous. Why is it like that? No, not a world shaper. I need the fucking Grabitron. Where is it? Oh, don't freeze. Don't crash, you motherfucker. I see you. There it is. Okay, Gravitron. Come here. Naughty, naughty, not tank. No, naughty, naughty, not tank. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? How do you work? I found you randomly, by the way. Where are you from? Oh, I am from Ohio. I am from the United States. Ohio. You know, the place with corn. That's all we have, apparently. Whenever you ask somebody something about Ohio, they're like, oh yeah, the corn place. So yeah, the corn place. I'm just gonna... I think I might just... like... grab this thing and just yeet it into the stratosphere real quick. Oh, if it'll let me grab it. There's nothing to grab. I made a mistake. I made... Oh no, I made a mistake. There's nothing to grab. Oh, there is something to grab. Wait, let me grab it. There's a random block in the air. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait, there it is. Okay, we're good. Your sleep, okay. Well, you sleep well. You sleep so well. I love interactions with people in my chat. It's fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna try something a little different, maybe? Maybe if I just, like... do that. Instead of trying to get all fancy with it. If I just, like... Right, so if I do something like that and then assemble it. No. Not even close. Suspension stiffness to that. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know. There's like no tutorials on this. So I'm figuring it out myself. Huh. What do you do? I mean, I'm guessing based off the name it controls the suspension, but that doesn't really tell me anything. Did not talk with Ohio people. Yeah, apparently not. Listen, I don't know what I did. God fucking... I don't know what I'm doing. Genuinely. Hello, Google. How do you do? Hello. Hello, fellow kids. How do you do? Like, I don't want to watch a whole fucking video. I just want to know how to place the things. Is there like a quick Reddit thread somewhere? Yes. No, not car. Tank. This. Yes. No, don't play me a random video. Okay. Really appreciating it. I've found the fix. Instead of building the physics structure using Eureka, built it using the Wonder Wand from Clockwork. That might do it. Gulag for you. I'm sorry. I don't want to be here for 50 years. Okay, so it's saying to use this instead of the other fucking thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. It. I put a hole in the ground. I will say the ability to make physics entities is pretty fucking great, because you can just take it like this and just yeet it. Just fucking, oh no, wait, it's still in my hand. No, wait, you were supposed to go flying. Go away. There it is. Bye. Okay, so with that being said, I will say the coolest thing I've seen somebody make with Create, and I kid you not, this was something I watched today, was somebody made an AC-130. And I'm gonna be honest, it was really fucking cool. Just fucking watching them like put together this thing, the fucking AC-130, it was nuts, because like they added the guns on the side too. Because by the way, I have to say a thing that exists is create big cannons. You could just make cannons. And there's like the Warium mod too, which adds different kinds of cannons. It's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty great. I'm a big fan. Can't leave. They have Ohio contained. You're stuck here forever. No! Let me out. Let me out. I don't belong here with you animals. You're all... Oh, wait. How do I cancel that? Oh, shit. Did that undo it? Yes. Okay. There. To... I don't want to capture the ground? That feels like a bad idea. Oh, no, wait. I got this. I got this. I don't have this. Area designated. How does it work? What do I do now? Uh-huh. Yes. Place the wand in the physics infuser. It's totally gonna, like, animate the ground. That's gonna be really, bad for me. Capture here. To here. Oh, I could have done this so much betterly. Let me get rid of that. Hold on. Let me do this better, because I'm being dumb. Hold on. I saw, like, the guy who made the AC-130 use the fucking, like, use that ship assembler that I was trying to use. Oh, wait, how do I undo it? How do I undo the selection? Do I just select again? Ah, cool, I did it. Okay, area designated, and then I think I should be able to go like this? Yeah, there we go. Okay. This should be fine, right? That'll be... Yeah, it'll be fine. I think. I hope. I don't know. Yeah. It'll be fine. Here, I'll put a third. That'll be in there, right? It's not. Okay, we're gonna capture that in there. There we go. Then we'll just to be safe and make sure we did it correctly, just make sure that's all in the same circle. Okay, cool. So now we get to put this down. And nope. Do you have physics now? Oh, what's happening? Hello? Are you doing something? Oh, wait. Wait. Oh no, you can walk through those normally. Oh, holy shit. It took a while, but I... Okay. Oh no, they broke in half. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh shit. Eee. How do I... Okay, I'm gonna try that again, I think. I'm gonna figure this out, goddammit. I'm not gonna be beaten by a tank. Okay, well, I would be beaten by a tank, but, like, not in that way. Oh, it's still physics. Okay. Oh, wait, that's physics too now. Okay, this is not physics. Okay, cool. Here, we're gonna just do this. And then we'll go, like... that. Right. We'll go like that. And then... Oh, I'm trying so hard. The problem is, again, there's like nothing that I can find about how this fucking works, so I'm guessing. I'm sitting here guessing. Okay. And then we'll build like a... little thing here. Right. And go like that. Like that. That. And that. Okay. Because we can still build on top of physics entities. I'm pretty sure. So this is just me kind of like... figuring that out. Okay, so those are selected. Should be able to, like, attach all this together like this. I don't know if I want to glue this. Should I glue this? I should glue this. Right? That would probably be a good idea. I don't know if that'll do anything, but like, you know. Maybe part of the problem is the sprockets just don't have any, like, shafts or anything. Maybe that's part of it. So maybe if we did something like this, right? Grab a gearbox. Put one back here too. Oh, shit. Okay. We'll grab a creative motor just so we have a point to attach our rotation to. I don't think these need to have any type of, like, this. I mean, it shows you can add one, but I don't think it needs it. I mean, what do I know? I don't. Okay, we'll have creative motor there. We'll connect that and that. No rotations happening, so maybe that's not needed. I don't really know. I have no idea what the fuck's gonna happen when I turn this on. There's a very good chance this whole thing just falls apart. Oh, we'll go like that. That. Okay, all that's selected, and then we're gonna go over to this side, and we are gonna go that. Okay. I have the greatest of hopes that after all of that, that it works. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to wait for it to give it physics and hopefully not die. I doubt the rotation force in the center is actually required. Probably not going to do anything. We'll see. At least I did one thing today that works. Well, a few things actually, because I did 1, 2, 3 technically, but what even? Why even? I don't understand you. Wait a second. Wait. Wait. These are just two separate... And it... I don't get it. I don't know. Here, let me just like... Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. I fucked all this up, but hold on. Let me grab you and just throw you. You don't matter. Get out of here. Get. Okay. But you, my special thing, I might have done I might have figured you out. I don't know what I did or how I did, but I did it. Oh my god, we have a tank. I don't know how I drive it, at all, actually. But like, although I have an idea. Wait, is it a linked controller maybe? Like, if I mean, obviously that's not going to do anything, but like, if I grab a, not from tournament, from, oh shit, where did that come from? Valkyrian Sky's Clockwork. Oh yeah, the propeller bearings are pretty cool because they allow you to make planes. Okay. Command seat? maybe? Wrong way. I see it has the rotation things in the bottom. Oh, maybe that's... Does it allow you to, like, control rotation while in the seat? Nothing's happening when I press buttons, so I'm assuming not. I don't really know, to be honest. No rotations happening when attached. Create Eureka. No. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, genuinely, no fucking idea, but maybe, no. How do you drive the tank? Does anyone have any idea? Although I can say, the track work suspension thing, now that I have this, like, actually... Oh, I say I can move the wheels, that's... Ah, okay, interesting. It's probably fine. I don't need that. I don't really need any of this. I'm pretty sure the linked controller is how I drive it. Though I'm really trying to figure out how. The ship helm. Oh, is it just the ship helm? Is that all I need? Or rather the not the one from here, but the one from not Clockwork. Oh, what is it? It's what is it? Yep. Valkyrian Sails. Okay, where's Valkyrian Sails? There it is. Okay, so ship helm on this fucking thing. Will that allow me? Doesn't allow me to do jack shit. Okay, cool. Tiny bit still, you probably need to break the wheels and put them back up. Don't mind me as I just look shit up real quick to see if I can figure out how this works. Because I don't know how this works. Okay, so I see somebody putting the track together, which I've done. Okay, so now they're putting up clutches with encased chain drive. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to raise this up for a sec. How do I freeze it in the air? I can't. Okay, that's fine. So it seems I do have to apply rotational force to... Okay, alright, hold on. I have an idea of how to do this. So, if I... You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go ahead and end stream here, actually. I'm going to figure this out between streams, because I want to, like, be able to show this off when I get back. So, with that being said, thank you for stopping by The Quiet Kenku. I've been your humble host, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Good night.